Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data World channel. Today I am here with a new concept in data modeling, that is unified modeling language. Apart from this technique, we were having several other techniques as well. So we will first cover up those, that what all techniques are there into this into this data modeling, and then where this unified modeling language stands. And this particular video is going to be a very introductive video only for the unified modeling language. Since this topic is very wide, I'm just covering up in an overview format so that you can be aware of that why even unified modeling language is getting used, how is it helpful to us. And apart from this, if you want to have, I can make separate videos on over this unified modeling language if you guys will be interested into it. Right, for now I'm just explaining you the whole overview of unified modeling language. So let's get started with the video. Before moving ahead with this unified modeling language, I will first show you that what all other techniques are there into data modeling. So we saw entity relationship diagram and then data flow diagram. After that, dimensional modeling, object oriented modeling, data vault modeling. This particular one, unified modeling language, is not a modeling concept, but it's something which is very much useful and which is very much, you may say, it has many features with which we can handle or represent our whole of the system, that is data warehousing system, or you may say it's generally used in software engineering, but we will be watching here in perspective of data warehousing as well, that how is it even getting used into data warehousing. After that, the last one, normalization, which I will cover up in the next video maybe. So just moving to the slide which we are having today. So this unified modeling language is nothing but it's a visual language. It's nothing like it's a coding or something like that. It's just a visual language with which we can represent the behavior or the structure of a system. Now what this system is, this system may be the data warehouse system in which whole of your data models or whole of your data flows will be represented over there. Since why even this UML is getting used, this is the abbreviation of this unified modeling language is UML. So this UML, why is it even getting used into data warehousing or any of the field? So this is because since you if some particular developer is a technical person, right? But for a business person, it is very much you may say difficulty to understand all those technical concepts and the technical language which is used for constructing the modeling purpose. So to represent them or to collaborate with other teams to construct the whole system, we need a centralized language which should be standardized. So this particular language UML is used for that purpose, in which we are constructing our whole system. That might be data warehousing system, that might be a software, a whole software life cycle. All these things we are representing in the form of UML, which is a very standardized one with other stakeholders. That can be business team, that can be finance team, any team. With other stakeholders we are collaborating with it so that we can have a fully final design system level overview with this UML, or you may say unified modeling language. Now going a bit deeper into it, that UML, what this particular UML consists of, because this is all about diagram, right? This language is nothing but it's a visual representation of your system. So it is responsible to represent behavioral and structural perspective of your system. Now what are the variety of diagrams, means what are general variety. I will not tell that these are only varieties of diagrams getting used into UML. There are many other apart from this, but generally general variety of diagrams are class diagram, which you can go through the literature and understand that represent the structure of a system by showcasing classes, their attribute, method, and relationship. Hope you are getting all these terms now, that what is attribute, what is method, what is relationship, all this. After that, use cases of diagram. that means which illustrate interaction between the users and the system. This is a use case diagram. So all these type of diagrams, whenever we need to create, we use the language that is unified modeling language, and this is only getting used because this is very much standardized one and getting frequently used into the software industry. After that, we are having sequence diagram, activity diagram, state machine diagram. So all these diagrams are different for different purposes into the whole of the software life cycle, or you may say the data warehousing life cycle. Now, coming concisely onto the data warehousing life cycle, that means how it is getting used. So it is used for conceptual modeling. Whenever uh, because we are having different levels of data modeling, correct? It is first getting at the conceptual level, then it is going forward with some other levels, like you have seen into this particular one, that concept, after conceptual there is logical, then physical, all these levels it pass on. So just to create the conceptual level diagram, we use this in unified modeling language there. After that, we are having data flow and process modeling, that how the data is going to flow and how our process is going to be executed. So all these are getting represented with this UML. After that, sequence diagram, which is of course a pretty much required one, that how the sequence is going to be of the data flow and all. So all these and interaction between different components of data warehouse system, all these things, whatever interaction of whatever whole of your overview architecture of your data warehouse, these can be represented by this unified modeling language. Now I'm not going that deeper, that how even we can get create this unified modeling language. This is a completely different set of topic in which and it's also a very vast topic in which there are multiple things. That means how we can construct class diagram, how we can construct use case diagram. So there are multiple protocols with which it is to be created. So those this are the very much different concept, or you may say, if I will go that much deeper, it the video will also go long, and for now and for the scope of this data modeling, whatever in the series which we are right now, it is not needed, or it is not required. I've just given you the overview that what unified modeling language is and how it is even getting used into our data warehousing concept. So this was whole, and hope this video you found it informative. If you found this video informative, kindly like to the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much guys for watching the videos. See you in the next one.